Average prices held through the fifth consecutive month. That's right. Detached homes in the 416 area code sold at an average price of 1.56 million, semis just below 1.2, townhouses at 995,000 in November, and condos rounded out the list at an average selling price of $735,000. Now, despite higher borrowing costs in the marketplace right now, this has been the fifth consecutive month where prices have remained stable in the Greater Toronto real estate market. If you purchase at the high point this year, you really have to keep in mind that from an affordability standpoint, things are almost on par with when you made your purchase either in February or in March. The rise in these interest rates have caused the prices of homes in the Greater Toronto area to come down, but the monthly payment on that mortgage is going to be on par with the beginning of the year. So keep that in mind. And I know it's very tough for people on variable rate mortgages that haven't locked in. But renters are also feeling the pinch, right? A year and a half ago, I helped many people find one-bedroom units in the city for $1,800 a month, give or take. And now those same places are going for $400 to $450, sometimes $500 per month more. So whichever way that you flip that coin, it's going to be more money to live. So why have prices remained stable over the past 5 months? What are the scary news articles referring to when they say that the market has plummeted by 50%? And what is in store for the first quarter of 2023, for the first 3 months when it comes to our housing market? Sales have dropped off a substantial amount and totaled just above 4,500 units for November 2022 for the entire month. And this number is represented by a 49% decrease from the same point last year in November 2021. And we're also down about 8% from last month in October 2022. So remember, when you hear that the market has fallen off a cliff from these articles and these scary news outlets online, they're actually referring to the total number of transactions that take place in a given month and not that sale price. And even though many homebuyers are still on the sidelines, as sellers are, but there are a fair amount of people who are looking to take advantage of where the market currently is, right? I'm having a decent amount of conversations with younger people, especially with younger people who have been tracking the market for some time, and they really think that 2023 is going to be the year where they make their move. Prices have come down around 20% on average in the Greater Toronto area. Some markets more and others a little less. If you look at condos, those have remained the best in terms of actually holding their value since they are the most affordable style of home. And those have only dropped 0.9% versus November 2021. So they're at a deadlock as of right now. And in the same breath, the price of rentals have gone up almost 20% from this point last year. I said that at the beginning of my video. So whether you are paying your own mortgage or if you're paying off somebody else's and you're renting, the cost of living has gone up for both parties. Circling back to my earlier question, why have prices remained stable over the past 5 months and not dropped even lower with these higher interest rates? A large factor is due to inventory being low. New listings in November 2022 were down about 11% from this point last year and down about 2,000 to 3,000 units from the past 2 months in October and in September of this year. It also comes down to which market you're looking in. Condos are saturated with listings right now, but in the freehold market, if you're a home shopper, there's not a lot to choose from. Another reason is that it usually takes about a year or just a little more to feel the full impact of increased interest rates. And that's only for one hike. We've now had 7 in 2022, which is absolutely crazy. I know everybody's on that side of it being crazy, but December 7th, the Bank of Canada increased rates again at 50 basis points, which puts the overnight lending rate in Canada to 4.25%. Again, this tightening will make most Canadian mortgages even more expensive, especially if you are on a variable product. The one good takeaway here with the latest increase is that the banks are actually now having the conversation about holding things where they are to see if things play out over the next little while heading into early 2023 and into the first quarter. I know that the hikes have been crazy, but if they hiked them only a quarter of a point, it would have been likely that they would have hiked them again early next year. So I take that as a good takeaway, but my guess is as good as anybody else's at this point. But I do agree that it would be great to see them hold rates where they are right now. I also think that immigration, I know I talk a lot about immigration, but the immigration targets will also save us and allow the average and the median prices not to fall too much more. If you made it to the end of the video, I really appreciate you. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you like this type of real estate content. My name is Trey Folks, and I'll see you soon.